Madre, John, Ned, and Juanito, my little house in Mexico, Akumal. End of the evening, it's 9, maybe 10, I'm not even sure. I'm beat, I'm really tired. Been a long day, a lot of pain. At the end of 4 weeks of renal failure. And don't know the diagnosis yet, but I'm more and more discouraged. Not in a bad way, just it's not making sense why my pain just keeps getting worse, and I had an awful lot of pain today. So it could be something bad. I go to Playa del Carmen on Saturday, a day after tomorrow, and see the urologist. It'll be days before we get test results, so I won't know. But it wore me out. And then at the very end of the day, my brother, who's been really helping me a lot in Iowa, was really determined to get through to PayPal, where I do my banking, because the card isn't working, and then I finally lost it a week ago. And my check is about to get deposited. I have no way to get money to anybody. But I was so preoccupied with pain today, and then the muse just owned me, making me shoot video after video, inspiring stories from my life about times I got through tough stuff. Stories that'll help me keep going, but Dennis is a businessman. He thinks that's all off track. So we did business with PayPal representative for most of an hour, and I hadn't had the heart to do that today at all, but Dennis organized it, and I was grateful to him. He was making it happen. But we kept bumping up against cultural differences. I've always been a people person. I've always wanted to do relationship first and then business. That's kind of the Southern way in the U.S., and it's very much the Mexican way. Very much the Mexican way. And we were dealing with a long-distance agent for PayPal, and I know they're around the world. And I have a long history of dealing with Filipina agents. T-Mobile was my carrier, my phone carrier for a long time. And I kept getting their agents in the Philippines. And they're very Latino in their culture. And we would talk about this and about that, and they wanted me to come visit them in the Philippines. And I would tell them about David Byrne's rock musical about the Philippines and how much I love the Filipino people. I got their names, and I had plans that maybe I would visit some of them if I ever make it to the Philippines. So I tried to do all that. And Dennis thought that even asking where she was working was off the point. He says, we got her on the phone now, that's the issue. But the work was over, and I just wanted to have fun with her a little bit and maybe get her around a little. Here in Mexico, cops are kidders. The cops are great kidders. Once the work is done and they know there's nothing going wrong, they want to just hang out and talk and laugh and have fun together. Well, Dennis was not down with that at all. He's Iowa, Anglo, Catholic, small town, U.S., a U.S.er, work, do the work, that's the important thing. And I'm not down with that. The work is good, that's what we keep ourselves busy with. But it's the connection with people that's really what we're here for. The work is just an excuse to hang out with people. So after all that was done, it did distract me from my pain a lot. So it was over, and I wasn't in pain, quite exhausted, but I realized I didn't have any food or drink in the house. And I called Marcos, my landlord, and I said, any chance, because Ruby, his wife, comes by once or twice a day with food and drink for me. And I said, I got nothing here. Any chance Ruby's coming by? He says, no, she's out of town right now. So I said, okay, I'm beat. I already went to town once this morning, and I was so exhausted. Coming home took me forever because I was just beat. But we had gotten a couple things done with PayPal. It wasn't total success, but it was enough. And I wanted food. So I went to town. And I also still had pain issues. So I got tequila is a little too expensive. I'm mostly out of money until I get my check. But beer, Tecate, at Tequilaville, they didn't have the beer I really like. Dark beers, no, they didn't have any of that. But Tecate is great. Tecate is what the people drink here. And I was sitting on a park bench, and it was dark by then. And making videos and stuff. And in the darkness, a young guy, built, not a huge guy, but younger and much stronger than me, is there in the darkness. And I wasn't bullshitting when I said I don't understand you. My Spanish isn't great, but he was talking fast, and I literally did not understand anything he said. But I knew damn well what he was saying was, you got a 6-pack of beer there, man. I want one of those. I thought it was really rude. He basically said, I want one of those beers. Pissed me off because I may need every one of them tonight, or I won't have any extra money tomorrow, and I don't even see the doctor until Saturday, and he might not even prescribe me anything that day. I don't know. I'm not going to spend another night with no sleep. So I wasn't going to give up one of my beers, and I knew what he was saying, and I said, this is mine. This is mine. All this is mine. Every one of these is mine. I have pain. I need them. And he stood there like, come on. So I got more direct, and I said in Spanish, all this was Spanish, I said, I have no desire to talk to you. I do not wish to talk to you. I don't know, maybe I didn't raise my voice that much, but he knew what I was saying. He just shuffled off, and I felt good. My beer. I love sharing. I love being generous, but he had no idea what he was dealing with. No reason to think he was in pain. I'm the one who's in pain tonight. So I wanted these beers. So I felt happy. And then the icing on the cake, the old man selling tamales had not been there, so I thought, oh, no hot food. We'll do potato chips and cheese like always. But at the very end of the night, my very last stop in front of Tres Hermanos grocery store, they were selling tamale. And it was much better than that old man's tamale, much fluffier. And the dogs hung out. Said, we smell this. You don't need anything that smells good. This smells good, and they just hovered and hovered. I gave them potato chips. Hey, have all the fucking potato chips you want, man. This tamale is mine. Yeah. People have tried to tell me that for years and years. Take care of yourself. Would you please learn how to take care of yourself? It's a dialectic. It's all a dialectic. Give to others. But you have to take care of yourself first. And I'm learning. Maybe because I know death may be near. I want every minute. I want to stay alive till I'm not anymore. And I want that tomorrow. And I want these beers. Yeah. And I want to express myself. I want to make this video. And I want to shut up when I'm done. Which is like pretty much now. So it's Jueves, Thursday. Not huevos, no eggs. Jueves. And it's nighttime, so I'll say buenas noches. Buenas noches de Mexico, Akumal. Not Akumal, I learned that. Akumal, de Akumal. Riviera Maya, Quintana Roo State. There you go. Hasta la vista, baby.